Now, exactly the matchups we were expecting to see tonight.
You know, Kevin, with all the injuries and some guys now having to step into unfamiliar roles, in some ways that makes tonight all the more intriguing to see which guys are going to step up and deliver.
And now the Lakers starting group. Morris is out there with Andre Drummond. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. Then it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Schroeder in at the point guard.
A high motor keeps Drummond engaged defensively. He doesn't want to let any shots go in.
And it's good, 2 points. Drummond's got the first basket of the game for the Lakers.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here's McDaniels. The pass to Washington. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
Boy, lock into that focus from Washington there. Love the body control, too. Excellent.
Passes it to Schroeder. Here's Caldwell-Pope. Lakers working the ball around now. Kuzma passes to Schroeder. And that one's on target from the wing. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Now we go to David Aldridge, who spoke with James Borrego. David.
Thanks, Kevin. He said when you're going against a team that can dominate like this one inside, you have to really play great help defense, communicate, and double team, but only when it makes sense. It's a little bit of a chess match, but it's a physical one. Guys?
Thank you, David.
You can tell how comfortable Drummond is down there. Excels at using that size in close to the basket.
To the wing on the left. Pass to Bridges. There's the triple. The Lakers with the rebound.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Pass to Kuzma. Schroeder with the ball. Graham defending. Morris outside. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now, here's Rozier. McDaniels kicks to Rozier to the left side wing. Five on the clock. The pass to Graham. Lets the three fly. Kuzma pulls it in. Lakers leading by 3.
And Clark, it was a roller coaster season, to say the least, for Kyle Kuzma. Saw his role get diminished on the Lakers, and his stats across the board were down.
Yeah, Greg, you go back to your playing days, mine as well. It's hard for young guys early in their career to understand role playing. They equate their production with minutes and accolades as opposed to contribution for the team. And Kyle Kuzma has tremendous talent, great versatility. Early in his career, I think he's going to be fine in the long run.
Charlotte is gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Graham surveying the floor. Charlotte no good that time either. And Schroeder's got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. Morris kicks it over to Schroeder. Passes it to Drummond. A rebound by Washington. Hornets trail by 5. Pass to Rozier. And here is Bridges. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Washington passes to Rozier. Drills the three-pointer.
Boy, an excellent passer for a big man. P.J. Washington's floor awareness, impressive.
Pass to Caldwell-Pope. Morris outside. Here's Schroeder. Really played well against Brooklyn in his last outing. Kuzma finds Schroeder. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now, here's Bridges. 23 points his last outing. That one, no good. Good D by Drummond. Los Angeles leading by 4. A 3 from Morris. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Washington's got 4 rebounds in this game. Throws it up high. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Caldwell Pope outside. Off target from outside. Charlotte has gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Lakers have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Schroeder passes to Caldwell Pope. He kicks to Morris. And the pass to Kuzma. Morris looking over the floor. Shot clock at 6. Kicks it out to Schroeder. From deep. And again, no good by the Lakers. Hornets trail by 4. Now, here's Bridges. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Count it, good.
Even in college, I got to see a lot from Bridges, taking it right to the defender inside.
Some changes for Charlotte. Martin's checked in for Bridges. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Devontae Graham. Matthews, he's checked in for the Lakers. And I know every player counts down the seconds to opening night, Clark. How exciting was it for you to be on the court when the games finally took on real meaning?
Kevin, there's only one opening night each year, and it creates an atmosphere and a buzz that you can't duplicate any other time. So that in and of itself always makes it special, and I always look forward to that opening night.
It's deflected. And that one's good. Drummond. Drummond's got 6. Charlotte trailing. Now Rozier. His last outing, he had 18 points. Pass to Wanamaker. Shoots a 3. That one, no good. And the Lakers take it the other way. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
Well, last time out, they got the win in large part because of the play of their bench, and they provided a lot of the scoring punch.
Yeah, and you know what? I expect them to go deep into the bench again tonight. To give those guys on the bench a chance to have an expanded role, but also to give those starters some rest.
It's Martin on the wing. Back to Rozier. Charlotte moving it around. Outside, Martin. Pass to Rozier. Latre. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
Hey, when Terry Rozier is hitting these jump shots, it really widens the driving lanes for him.
Caldwell Pope outside. Kuzma kicks to Caldwell Pope. Pass to Schroeder. Back to Caldwell Pope. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 3 assists now in this one. Rozier with the ball. He's got 6. And there's the pass to Wanamaker. Offline with his 3. And here's Caldwell Pope. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. It's a 5-point game. And Kuzma slams it in.
You know, I think Kuzma's the kind of guy you've got to push out of the paint. When you don't, this is what happens.
And here is Rozier. Passes it to Wanamaker. Inside. Rozier against Schroeder. Just 5 to shoot. Washington. And it's sent back by Drummond.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Caldwell Pope for 3. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
And some changes here for the Hornets. Cody Zeller's checked in for P.J. Washington. Bridges comes in for McDaniels. And Devontae Graham subbed in for Terry Rozier.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Now, here's Bridges. Graham from outside. Does not find the basket. His third miss. He's made just one so far. Here's Caruso. Pass to Harrell. Pass to Horton Tucker. They get it back, and that one's good. Drummond.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Graham. Will it go? He makes that one drop, only a second and 5 tries.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here's Caruso. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Now the pass to Horton Tucker. Here's Caruso. Harrell, a screen on Graham. Caruso kicks to Matthews. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
Here's Caruso. Drummond passes to Caruso. The kick out to Matthews. Bridges against Harrell. Here's Drummond, and the layup's good off the glass. Drummond's got 12 points in the game.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And the dunk by Zeller.
Boy, 7 feet tall and with good mobility, Zeller uses his size to his advantage. Great effort to track down the board.
The Hornets shooting their first free throw of the night.
In the season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Markieff Morris is checked in for Andre Drummond, and Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Alex Caruso. And that one falls for Zeller.
And you look at what Zeller did on a per-minute basis last year, the scoring and rebounding were up.
And part of that, Greg, was that he also took more three-pointers than ever before. It's certainly not his game, but it seems like every big guy now has to at least be respectable from behind the arc, just the way the game is being played.
Hornets trail by 10. Now here's Graham. His last outing, 16 points for him.
Yeah, you know, guys, this has been far from his best game. A disappointing outing for both him and the team.
Passes to Morris. 27 seconds left here in the opening quarter.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Kicks it to Graham. There's 10 seconds left here in the first quarter. The three. That one doesn't go. Andre Drummond has been on display for Los Angeles, and the blocks just kept on coming for him. He's playing some fantastic D. Back right after this. Well, Greg, we know he's already a solid scorer, but Kyle Kuzma spoke to us before the game about evolving his game.
Biggest area of growth would definitely be on the defensive end and my playmaking ability. This year, I'm just trying to be a consistent defender, find my teammates because I have so much attention offensively. So I think those are 2 areas.
Now, having played with superstars, Kuzma is learning what it takes to win.
He's getting only so many shots per game, so I applaud him for finding other ways to contribute to his team with an eye toward the greater goal.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Los Angeles.
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
And then also, they've played well with their backs to the basket tonight. I mean, just really strong play in the post.
McDaniels is out there with Bridges. Then it's Zeller. Then there's Devontae Graham. And it's Wanamaker in at the 2. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. Greg, I think of you in a New York Knicks uniform, legendary arena you played in. What was that experience like?
Kevin, intense. I remember the first time I suited up in a preseason game. We played the Dallas Mavericks. Both teams went up and down the court 3 times and nobody scored, and the fans started booing. And that's when I knew this is a little bit different. You better bring your A game.
And thicker skin, correct?
That too, yeah. And fortunately, there was no social media or internet back then. Goodness gracious.
Guys, that time he went for the fancy finish for us there, man. That was sweet.
Kuzma outside. Going inside. Lays it up off the glass. Kuzma's got the lead up to 12 now for Los Angeles.
You know what? At 6'9", Kuzma is a terrific athlete, and he's very good at using that size and athleticism to knife through the defense.
Now here's Graham. He's got 6. Pass to Wanamaker. Tries a 3. Tries again. And scoring with the play inside is McDaniel.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Here is Matthews. He's still scoreless so far in this one. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Matthews strong and confident, able to finish through tough defense there.
Graham, the pass to Zeller. He kicks it to McDaniels. This one for 3. No good, shot missing. And it's the Lakers the other way. Next up for them, the Knicks, a road game in New York. Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
And so here's Charlotte after the basket by Los Angeles. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Graham with the rebound. For the Lakers, they won their last contest, that game against Brooklyn. And here is McDaniels. And there's the drive. It's deflected, and the block shot turns into a shooting foul. So the defensive effort there a bit too much, as the officials will send him to the line, and he'll shoot some free throws. Charlotte shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops from McDaniels. He hits both from the stripe. Here's Caruso. Kuzma sets a screen. Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. 7-foot shot. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Boy, that's excellent work to get himself the and one chance. Kuzma's getting more and more savvy when it comes to getting to the line, drawing contact.
When Kuzma first entered the league, the Lakers were a rebuilding team. Now, Greg, he's one of the more experienced pieces on this team.
And Kuzma's made the most of it, switching to a learning role, tries to absorb as much as he can from the vets, and he does everything he can to pick their brain and improve on those little things in terms of championship caliber basketball.
You know, some folks were saying Kuzma wouldn't even get drafted a few years ago. That's why this draft stuff is more art than science sometimes, but he has proven his doubters wrong very quickly.
Now here's Zeller. Bridges passes to Wanamaker. Now Graham looking to get it going. Caruso grabs the miss.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
And so Graham will bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Down by 15. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Boy, your alma mater, UNLV, Greg, has produced some great NBA players over the years. I mean, so many great names.
No doubt about it. Listen, I got a special place in my heart for my former teammates Larry Johnson and Stacey Augmon.
Right.
But also guys like Sean Marion. You go back to Reggie Theus, who was a tremendous player. And right now in the league, you got Kim Birch, dunk champ Derrick Jones, and an up-and-comer in Christian Wood.
Good mentions. And that one falls for Zeller.
You know, Zeller was a high draft pick. This guy was the 4th overall pick in his draft, but he's more of a blue-collar guy. Great work ethic and is eager to learn, always in learning mode.
No good on the second free throw.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Now, we have seen continued growth with the NBA's affiliated leagues the last few years. Think about the explosion in popularity of the WNBA, the Basketball Africa League, expansion of the 2K League, greater pay in the WNBA and the G League pathway, along with the unionization of G League players. The league continues to show its commitment to expanding opportunities on multiple levels. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. He misses the free throw.
And Clark, he's proving to be one of the more explosive players in the league. Scary Terry.
He has the build of a boxer, Greg, in some ways. Great muscle definition, really quick in all aspects. You notice nobody really ever messes with this guy. He's quiet, and those guys often are the scariest because you know they're tough when they don't say much. And his style of play is pretty much fear-striking as well.
And talk about playing small. Last year, Charlotte had Rozier and Devontae Graham on the floor together for much of the time. Both players right around 6'1". But you know what? They held their own.
Here's Horton Tucker. A 14-point game for him in the win against the Nets in Brooklyn.
And not just the scoring. It was also how fierce he was on defense, grabbing 3 steals on the night as well.
Here's Rozier after the basket by Los Angeles. Misses, and he wants that one back. And, of course, Rozier played a fair amount of off-guard before he came to Charlotte.
And Kevin, back in Boston, he learned how to move without the ball, where to spot up. And those may have been hard lessons early on, but the development paid off. Rozier's become a much more versatile talent.
And I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
And he's all over that shot, has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play. So
it's the Lakers now. Pass to McLemore. Here's Horton Tucker. 4 on the shot clock. No one covering. And the Lakers lead by 17.
A nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
Now, here's Bridges. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
Bridges, in some ways, to me, is a throwback player. He's a 6'6" forward and does a little bit of banging down low. Actually, a lot of banging down low.
Here's Horton Tucker. The pass to Caruso. Takes it inside. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Here's Wanamaker. He's coming off a 13-point game against Atlanta.
And what opened things up for him was his passing. He was making so many plays that the D had to play off it.
Here's Caruso after Charlotte getting the 3. Passes it to Drummond. The Hornets pull it in. Rozier with the ball. 10 points for him. Now, here's Washington. And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That is his first foul of the game. Some changes for Charlotte. Martin's checked in for McDaniels, and Martin subbed in for Bridges. The Lakers also changing it up. Morris is checked in for McLemore. Caldwell Pope comes in for Wesley Matthews. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Alex Caruso. Rozier against Schroeder. Clock at 6. With the shot. And it's Rozier missing.
Yeah, but the hand in the face. It's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Here's Horton Tucker. He feeds it to Drummond over Martin. And that one's good. Drummond. 14 points for Andre Drummond.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Pass to Washington. Over Drummond. And then Washington with the dunk.
Stick-to-itiveness, folks. That's what you see in Washington, and I love it. This guy attacks the glass.
Morris passes to Horton Tucker. Lakers passing it around. Lets it go with a 3. Morris with the bucket. Morris has got 5.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Here's Wanamaker, right wing. And here is Rozier. Here's Washington. And then Washington with the dunk.
Boy, we're going to see lots of those. Washington can really get up. He's got a little main streak in him, too, which I like.
Morris outside. Pass to Horton Tucker. Now here's Drummond. Shoots over Washington. Morris trying to free himself up. Drummond goes up again, and he lays it up and in. He's got 16.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
For 3, Caldwell Pope. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And here's Martin following the 3-pointer from Kentavious Caldwell Pope. And it's Martin penetrating. Count that one.
And, you know, the screen wasn't that great, but still he got it done. Excellent concentration on the hard finish.
The Hornets have gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game. Charlotte making a switch here. Biyombo's checked in, and the Lakers also making a change. Kuzma's checked in.
One shot.
And the free throw, no good. Greg, as a point guard, you must have had so much fun being surrounded by so much terrific talent at UNLV.
You know, Larry Johnson, Stacey Augmon, I mean, I could go on. And you're right, I was blessed to play alongside these guys. They were incredible talents, finishers. And, you know, you don't always appreciate it going through that moment, but the fact that we're all still close and stay in contact, man, what an awesome experience to be a part of that team.
Chemistry must have been off the charts on that team.
It was, and we had a lot of personalities, man. It was a different era back then, but I tell you, again, I wouldn't trade that experience for anything.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hornets. Bridges, he's checked in for Biyombo, and Devontae Graham subbed in for Martin. Graham dishes to Martin. There's the pass to Washington. Rozier with the ball. His three-pointer's off the mark.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Caldwell Pope. And the rebound goes to Martin. Hornets trail by 18. To the middle. Looking for Bridges. He gets it there. Kuzma with the defensive effort.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
Passes it to Drummond. Back to Kuzma. Now here's Schroeder. He's covered by Washington. Cranes the three-pointer. Morris has got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Bridges, no one around him. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
The real, come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now, here's Caldwell Pope. 14 points from him the last game against the Nets in Brooklyn. Here's Drummond. A rebound by Washington. Washington's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Graham finds Martin. There's 31 seconds left now here in the second. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Kyle Kuzma picks one up. It's his first trip to the line.
And I like what he did at the line a season ago. How about 81%?
Yeah, you know, that was one spot where they didn't have to worry about him at all. I mean, at the free throw line, he was automatic.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. And both free throws good for Martin. Lakers leading by 16. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Caldwell Pope kicks it over to Schroeder. 15 seconds left here in the second. Pass to Kuzma. Shot clock at 5. And here's Morris for 3. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Boy, really solid passer at his position. Kuzma is all about doing what's best for the team.
Rozier looking around, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers taking a 19-point lead into the break. Their defense has been active and effective. We'll return shortly.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. It was Andre Drummond who got hot in the first. He had 16 points, 5 rebounds, and 4 blocks. What'd you think, Kenny, about what we saw from the Lakers?
It's amazing the numbers Drummond can put up on the boards and on the scoreboard. He has this team in a great spot right now.
Shaq, let's get your insight on Charlotte.
Well, they're obviously facing a hot shooting team tonight. That combined with a lackluster effort on defense, recipe for disaster, Ernie. Without major improvements defensively, this game is O-V-A, over.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter about to start. See you again after the final.
Horn. Oh, buzzer.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Andre Drummond has been sensational.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
And you know what, guys? I think it starts with having a body on him every time a shot goes up. I mean, they've got to do a better job boxing out.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So for the Lakers right now, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope is out there with Dennis Schroeder. Then there's Markieff Morris. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. And it's Drummond in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Graham after the made shot from Andre Drummond.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all. And few players in our league have the range of Devontae Graham, and that's saying something.
You're exactly right, Greg. I mean, you think of Steph, obviously, then you think of Dame, Lillard. But Graham, you know, he can stretch you out just as far as those guys can, and he does it with the same ease. So you look at his year last year, it really was one of the few bright spots for the Hornets.
That's good from Schroeder. Schroeder hits them both. Now Graham. He has 6. Pass to Washington. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Bridges with it. 7 points in the game. And it's Graham missing.
Yet that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Here's Morris. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
And he recovers it. 3-pointer, Graham. Morris with the rebound. Morris has got 7 rebounds in the game. Schroeder finds Kuzma. Now Schroeder, Graham defending. The pass to Caldwell-Pope. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
And here is Bridges, following the 3-pointer from Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And there's the foul. It's on Miles Bridges. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Now here's Schroeder. 8 points for him. Shoots over Graham. And that one hits back iron. And here's Rozier. He brings it up for Charlotte. Nothing yet for them in the third quarter. Washington passes to Graham, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Schroeder against Graham. And the wide open shot from Morris. Another shot, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And a quick check of the stats for Drummond. He's coming off an excellent season. First in rebounding, third in steals, and he finished among the top 10 in blocks, bringing that intimidation factor to the paint.
And getting back to the fact that he led the league in rebounding, you know how hard that is? What a tremendous asset to the team. And the first one at the line is good. Both good from the line that time.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
And the Hornets call time here.
He's forcing shots offensively, hurting his team in the process. He needs to trust his teammates more.
While there's a break in the action, let's take a look at the players who had the most steals in the league last season. Third is Andre Drummond.
He showed such tremendous defensive instincts. Trust me, nobody wanted him guarding them last year.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Over to the wing. Bridges against Kuzma. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. Kyle Kuzma picks one up.
And with the monster finish, he stops an 11-0 run by Los Angeles.
For Charlotte, they had made 7 free throws and missed 3 in this game. And that one falls for Bridges.
And in a positionless league, Clark, those classic tweeners like Miles Bridges, who used to have trouble finding a role, are now pivotal to a team's success.
Yeah, you know, he's a real high-character kid when you look at Bridges, so you knew he was going to have a chance to max out his potential. A great athlete. He can play multiple positions. You can use him in a lot of different lineups. Still working on his three-point shot, but I'm sure he'll get better at that. And he's also trying to become a better passer, but he's the kind of guy that you want on your team because he gives you a lot of versatility and value.
Schroeder looking over the floor. Shoots over Graham, and again, the Lakers no good. Hornets have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. A three-pointer is right on target. Graham's got 9.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
And stolen by Graham. Pass to Rozier. A 3-ball. The shot, no good. And the Lakers going the other way now. Rozier against Caldwell Pope. On the wing, Morris. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. And again, the Lakers, no good.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Washington passes to McDaniels. Pass to Graham. Beyond the arc. The Lakers with the rebound. Kuzma's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the inside. Morris, left side. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Out to the right wing. 6 on the shot clock. Schroeder. And the Lakers turn it over again.
Well, he just didn't make the catch. Didn't look the ball into his hands. He must have thought the ball was going somewhere else.
Charlotte's gotten 1 of 6 3-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Graham against Schroeder. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And the Lakers have possession. Kuzma outside. Kicks to Morris. The pass to Caldwell Pope. And here's Kuzma to the left wing. Now here's Caldwell Pope. He's got 11. Just 5 on the clock. A 3 from Morris. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
Yeah, first and foremost, he's a pass-first team player, is Caldwell Pope. Love seeing that.
Here's Graham. 12 points for him. Charlotte no good that time either.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
And so Graham will bring it up for the Hornets. Passes it to McDaniels. Shoots the 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Schroeder outside, down low. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And we've got a moment now to look at the rebounding trend over the last few months for Cody Zeller.
And those are some numbers that he can't be happy about. His rebounding totals have taken a dip over the past few months. He's got to get back to giving the kind of effort on the boards we were seeing from him earlier.
2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. Clark, we know guys like LeBron and Michael Jordan will look for any perceived slight as a form of motivation. Was that something that you ever did as a player?
You know, Kevin, I really didn't go down that road. Now, had I played longer at the NBA level, I had a very short NBA career, maybe I would have approached it that way. If there was a slight or if there was a player that gave you trouble and you needed to get back at him in some way, sure, you'd be motivated by that, but I don't know if I was hunting for bulletin board material. I sought to be intrinsically or self-motivated from the inside as opposed to looking for outside influences to move me forward.
Now, here's Rozier. He's got 10. Rebound Andre Drummond. Drummond's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Schroeder finds Caldwell Pope. To the wing right side. Kuzma passes to Schroeder, and he banks in the layup. Schroeder's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Up top, Washington. Rebounded by the Lakers. Morris has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Kuzma outside. Pass to Morris. Back to Schroeder. Takes a 3. And another 3 for the Lakers.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Pass to Wanamaker. And here is Bridges. Back to Wanamaker. To end the cold streak. Kuzma pulls it in. The Lakers have gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. The pass to Morris. Caldwell Pope outside. Back to Morris. Rozier against Schroeder. Driving the lane. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Now here is Martin. Passes it to Rozier. There's a screen by Washington. And it's Rozier missing.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Morris against Martin. Morris passes to Drummond. Morris kicks to Caldwell Pope. A 3-pointer off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Wanamaker, covered by Morris. Back to Rozier. Bridges for 3. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Kuzma passes to Caldwell Pope. He kicks it to Morris to the right side. The Lakers working the ball around now. Here's Drummond. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. 20 points for Andre Drummond.
And this is who Drummond can be, an offensive anchor who can dominate once he gets cooking.
Left side, Martin. Back to Rozier. To end the run. Craps in the tray. Rozier's got 13 points.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
Morris outside. Kicks it to Caldwell Pope. Pass to Kuzma. Out left to the wing. Caldwell Pope outside. Pass to Morris. Here's Kuzma. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Lets it fly from 18. And Wanamaker gets it to go. Wanamaker's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open.
Morris finds Kuzma. Now Caldwell Pope takes the 3. Bridges with the board. Bridges has got 5 rebounds tonight. Wanamaker the pass to Martin. And the pass to Washington. Count that bucket. He's got 8.
You know, Washington brings terrific strength to his inside game. He plays with quite a bit of force and fought his way into that shot.
Pass to Morris. Here's Drummond. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Hornets shooting 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now. Rozier the pass to Bridges. That 3 off the mark.
You know, after connecting on 1 3-pointer in the first half, he hasn't netted another one since.
It's tipped. Stolen by Washington. Dishes to Bridges. To the paint. It's stolen by Morris. Bridges against Schroeder. There's the three. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Here's Graham. We've got Devontae Graham. McDaniels is out there with Bridges. And there's Bismack Biyombo. And it's Wanamaker in at the two-guard spot. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. Pass to Bridges. 6 to shoot. Puts up a three. Hits it from three-point range. Wanamaker's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Hornets. And Los Angeles guys shooting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively. Outside Matthews from 12 feet out. Here's Harrell. Good work there as it goes.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Now, here's Bridges. He kicks to McDaniels. Pass to Graham from past the arc. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Harrell's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Kuzma. Drills it from outside.
A reliable stretch four. In this day and age, Kuzma is very valuable because of his three-point shooting.
We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Puts up a three. A shot by McDaniels, no good. Lakers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Matthews passes to Horton Tucker. The shot missing. And the Hornets now going the other way.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
Clark, that had to be hard for so many players being isolated from family and loved ones while on the Orlando campus to finish last season.
Yeah, I can't imagine what that part of it would have felt like, Kevin. I mean, the playing part, once you get to the gym, wherever that happens to be, an outdoor playground, inside, whatever, you lock into trying to be your best for your team and trying to knock out the other team. But as far as the other side of it, being separated from family, not having the real freedom to move about, that would take some getting used to. But as a guy who travels all the time, being comfortable inside the 4 walls of a hotel room or on the road is something that I think players have grown accustomed to and handle pretty well.
And he sinks the second. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Here's Caruso. And Matthews kicks to Kuzma. Makes that one his 6th of the night, shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Now here's McDaniels. And stolen by Harrell. Here's Caruso. Graham defending. It's tipped.
Boy, a really good shot blocker for a wing. Bridges elevates quickly and has an excellent sense of timing.
Takes the 13-footer. Wanamaker misses.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
Here's Matthews. Biyombo with the block. That's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And when you're behind in the game, that's what you've got to do. Contest every shot.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. And here's Matthews for the three. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Remarkable poise from Wesley Matthews. Looks like he's very comfortable shooting as soon as that ball hits his hands.
Now the pass to Bridges. Here's Wanamaker. Bridges dishes to Biyombo. Just 4 to shoot. From beyond the arc. Rebound the Lakers. Kuzma's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Here's Horton Tucker. Biyombo with the block.
Excellent timing by Biyombo and an impressive vertical, too. He's a good shot blocker because of that.
A nice shot by McDaniels.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
Outside Matthews. Spins. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Devontae Graham. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Not his best moment. Obviously, no one on their team's happy right now, but you shouldn't be taking that frustration out on your opponent with a poor foul.
Terry Rozier's checked in for Devontae Graham. The Lakers also with a sub. Ben McLemore, he's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Here's Caruso with the drive. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Martin's checked in for the Hornets.
One shot.
Well, we know the TV networks have brought more revenue, Greg, to the NBA. The expectation is for another bump when they renegotiate in 2023.
You know, at the same time, though, Kevin, with all the cord cutters out there, the league looking to make the game more accessible to those fans. I expect that to be a big part of this next deal.
Right, on your tablet, your smartphone, or your computer. Now, here's Bridges. Here's Wanamaker. And poor shot selection there. Not a high percentage look for him. Passes to Horton Tucker. Driving inside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
And I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In that first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
Something we've also seen them doing tonight is getting the long ball to go down. Big points from outside.
He's off on the first. And the second free throw, good. A lot of big decisions have fallen on Adam Silver's shoulders, the commissioner of the NBA. And Greg, I think you and I agree by all accounts he has succeeded with flying colors. I mean, wouldn't you agree?
No doubt about it. I mean, I don't know that you could have had a better person
for the times. Adam Silver is to be commended, but I think also appreciated, not just from the players and the owners, but I think our fans should also appreciate who he is as a person. I've often said that commissioners typically work for the owners. He's the one commissioner, no matter the sport, that I've always felt like was a partner of the players as well.
Here's Horton Tucker. It's good. And so Wanamaker will bring it up for Charlotte. Pass to Rozier. Looking to end his cold spell. Here's Biyombo. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Biyombo's got his first points of the night. Lakers have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Matthews scanning the floor. Pass to McLemore. Fires from deep. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Here's Drummond. Now Matthews. The three from Morris. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
And he's on his way to putting up a big three-point total.
Hornets shooting only 32% from the field. Plenty of signs of struggle by this offense today. And there's the pass to Bridges.
Yeah, they've gotten careless, Kevin. No doubt about it with their turnovers in the second half.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Matthews. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Morris outside. The Lakers working the ball around now. They grabbed their own miss.
And they've gotten very aggressive on the offensive glass here in the second half, getting a lot of second chance points.
Here's Wanamaker. No good on the three.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
And that one's good. Schroeder.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Now, here's Rozier. We know, Greg, the NBA is full of superstars, yet you can foul out of the game after 6 personal fouls, and some have suggested instead just tacking on an extra free throw when a player commits their 6th+ foul, and then they can stay in the game.
You know, I think something along those lines could make sense. No doubt it's tough to see the marquee player riding the bench because it's not just the 6th foul, right? In some coaches, you pick up 2 in the first quarter, you're done for the quarter. You pick up a 3rd in the second, you're done for the half.
Yes.
So I would like to see something, but I think it's got to also be fair. Maybe you get free throws and another possession. Maybe something along those lines might be in the best interest of the game.
I like that. Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
Thrown down with force. Drummond with great feel around the rim. Now, usually he's one of the leading dunkers in the NBA because he doesn't waste any time or motion in there.
Now, here's Rozier. Chalk up 2 there.
You know, they'll take the points, but I'm sure coach would prefer a higher percentage look next time.
L.A. has gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the fourth quarter so far. Morris kicks to Caldwell Pope. Passes it to Kuzma. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Love the size and athleticism Kuzma possesses. He uses both of them well to draw these fouls.
Shooting 2.
No good on that one. In the league taking steps to discourage teams, Greg, from tossing away seasons in search of high draft picks. Has enough been done, you think, in that regard?
We'll see. I tell you, the idea of a play-in
that's
tournament
a tough one, isn't it?
For the last few playoff spots, I think that's a good idea, actually. It might keep more teams in the hunt down the stretch. And I think the onus also, if the fans put enough pressure on their teams to try to develop what they have and not always put it on the future, I think that's going to help. But I think you're going to always have a little bit of that moving forward.
Now here's Graham. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Wanamaker misses.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
Caldwell Pope passes to Schroeder. And here's Kuzma. Graham defending. Shot clock at 6. Offensive rebound. And Drummond throws it down.
This is what Drummond is known for, fellas. I mean, assertive, aggressive, relentless, hard-working. He's just a dogged offensive rebounder.
Now here's Graham. Pass to Wanamaker. Back to Graham. Fires the 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Graham's got 9 points here in the second half.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Drummond a screen. Schroeder outside. And Andre Drummond, the bucket on the assist by Schroeder. That's 28 points for Drummond.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Now here's Schroeder. And one of the major pushes from NBA players was to get more people, Clark, out to vote.
Love it, Kevin. Again, creativity. Clearly, this circumstance and the climate of our country, the platform that NBA players and all athletes have to be able to voice their concerns and inspire and encourage and help others become aware of things that are not right and what we can do to influence and inspire change. All of that is part of our responsibility as human beings to try to live right and do right by others. The things I've seen from the players in their agitation and activation and commitment is inspiring and is compelling me to think about how I can be more and be better and do more and do better.
That one is off. And he's good on the second.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
Los Angeles has gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the fourth quarter so far.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Lakers.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And they've taken control of the season series. This brings them to 2-0 with 1 game left against this squad.
And believe you me, they'll be gunning for the sweep in that third meeting.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for Andre Drummond.
Boy, he was absolutely relentless at the offensive end, guys. Smelled blood and went for it.
Here's Bridges. After the made shot from Dennis Schroeder. Bridges kicks to Graham. Here's the 3. Buries it from three-point range.
Well, I tell you, Bridges doing a nice job there, and his teammates appreciate when he looks to get them involved.
And here's Los Angeles.
Who's got Dennis?
Schroeder with the ball. And he drives in, and it's McDaniels with the rebound. Now here's Graham. Jacks up a three, and it's the Hornets another three.
And it took him a little while, but he's really got that three working now. This has been a different quarter for him.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.